Well, good Sunday morning to everybody. This is Sunday, June the 7th, 2026, and I am officially feeling old because it was 30 years ago today, in 1996, that I graduated from high school. And let me tell you something, we were the only graduating class in decades in June. Everybody else has been graduating in May. And in fact, I'm pretty sure there has not been a June graduation in the 30 years that I graduated from high school. We had a lot of snow days back in December of 1995 in Hopkinsville, Kentucky. And back then, they made you go into June if you missed so many days in December. They don't do that anymore. But it was an oddity. It was an oddity to graduate in June. But yes, June the 7th, 1996, I was 17 years old, 30 years ago today. And here I am, fast forward 3 decades later, and I am filming my husband's truck. Happy Sunday to you all. I'll be going to church in a couple hours. It's approximately 7:30 a.m. in the morning. Sunday school starts at 10 o'clock. Stephen had a good day of rest yesterday. He just took the day just to rest and to not work on the truck and to get his body back into a rhythm. So that was good. If anybody deserves a day off, if anybody deserves a good day of rest, it would be Stephen. And you all know that. You know that this man works like a dog. So Stephen, I obviously am not going to be around this morning after a while, but what are your plans for today?
Get things done.
Well, let's get some
First,
specifics.
I gotta go look at a dryer that decided to break for the 900,000 trillion billion times. And I was going to change the oil, but I can't do that because my oil didn't show up.
Oh yeah, that's too bad. Stephen had ordered some AMSOIL because that's what he uses, is AMSOIL. And he would have loved to have been able to use this weekend to work on getting the oil changed, but it didn't come in. But are you going to be okay with the truck before you get a chance to change it again?
I'll check it, make sure it's got oil in it, and it'll be fine.
So what Stephen said earlier, yes, once again, we have a dryer, a clothes dryer, that the heating element has gone out once again. We continue to have problems with our dryer. Just the heating element just wants to keep... And Stephen, you've replaced it a couple of times, the heating element.
No, I replaced it once. It's not the heating element, it's everything else around it.
Just a lot of issues with that home appliance, with that dryer. We have wonderful neighbors. My next door neighbor, who is 95, by the way, she will be 96 in September. She dried my clothes yesterday, so bless her heart. I'm very thankful to have neighbors like her. All right, so we have stepped inside the laundry room, have gone from looking at the truck to our dryer. If it's not one thing, it's another. I'm telling you what, this dryer has caused all kinds of issues. They don't make things to last anymore, so I guess you all know that no rest for the weary, and that's why Stephen took the day off yesterday, just to lounge around the house in his robe and just relax all day, because he knew what was waiting for him. No rest for the weary. So if it's not the truck, it's the dryer. So you have replaced it one time, the heating element.
The heating element, then it was the sensor, then the wires. It's always something.
Always. So do you remember those commercials for Maytag? Where they have the Maytag workers sitting around twiddling their thumbs and not doing anything? Do you remember those commercials? Remember those Maytag commercials?
Who, me?
Yes. Well, anyway, years ago, they had a series of Maytag commercials for Maytag repairmen who got paid to sit around and do nothing because the whole premise of it was you never needed a repair job on your Maytag. It was a marketing ploy. Like, yeah, Maytag doesn't need to be repaired. So, and that's the power of commercials, you all. The influence of commercials. I mean, it's probably been 20 years or more since I've seen those commercials. And that's the power of commercials. They stay in your head. That's good marketing strategy. But this is definitely not a Maytag. And besides, they probably don't even make Maytags like that anymore. What brand is this? This is a Whirlpool. That's a Whirlpool. And we also have the Whirlpool washing machine. Just very blessed to have my neighbor who kind of rescued us, and she always rescues us with her dryer. It's amazing to have good neighbors. We actually have a few videos on our channel of where we have replaced the dryer, where we had somebody come and take out our previous dryer and bring us this one. We have all kinds of appliance videos on our channel. Well, when you've been on YouTube for 6 years and you have all kinds of content, that would also include content about your appliances. And appliances, what do? They break. They just don't make things to last anymore.
Well, I don't see any burnt wires this time.
Oh yeah, the last time there was a burnt wire. Which could have been a major fire hazard. That's scary when you think about it.
Okay, I guess I need to check the element. See anything else wrong? Let's see, there's a sensor of the element. That'll work. There we go.
So what is that? What are we looking at?
Oh,
Did you find the culprit?
looks like I need to get a. Those should come off.
So can you explain to me what the issue is?
Yeah, the wire burned off the element.
Oh, It did? Show me.
Right there, see?
Oh. How'd that happen?
It got loose and started rattling around. That's what happens. Oh. Aww. Oh, cool.
How's your burn on your leg doing? Steven burned his leg really bad from the motorcycle. I've done that before. I've burned my leg on the muffler of a motorcycle. And that's why I don't ride motorcycles.
Great.
Pretty bad burn there. Looking for a special tool for that.
Part of the problem is when the washer runs, this is shaking and it go over there and up against the wall, and then it kinks that hose back there, and then it can't breathe. Then it gets hot and it burns up the elements. That's part of it. So it should always have this gap right here, and you should always look back there and check to see if that hose isn't kinked up. See?
Okay. So it needs to make sure to always have the gap.
Yeah, because if that washing machine gets in a spin cycle and starts shaking, then this thing ends up in a different position. And then that's going to get kinked up and the air can't get out. What causes that to do is it's going to run, but it's going to get really hot and burn the wires off the back. Like it has done 900,000 times.
900,000 times.
Yeah, because nobody pays attention to where the dryer is sitting and that the air hose is clear. You can't breathe because the washing machine shakes and this gets all out of whack and it pinches that hose off and it gets hot. So it got hot and burnt the wire off. Don't feel it getting hot yet. Is it on heat? I don't feel any heat. It might have been a bad one too. Must have been broken on the other side where I couldn't see it.
Wow.
So I don't feel any heat. Don't feel any heat. So that one ain't any good either.
Oh, that is so discouraging. Well, that's very discouraging. You just put it all back together and it's not working. Oh boy. What a way to begin your Sunday morning.
This one looks got a crack right there. That ain't gonna hurt anything. This one looks like it's brand new compared to that.
How many heating elements do we have in the garage?
What happens is that washing machine gets to shake, and see the problem is that every time these go bad is because it gets to shaking and it shakes the wires on here and makes them loose, and that's what's happening. These wires come loose, and when they come loose, what happens? If they don't have good contact, then they get hot and burn off. So that's why I keep going through dryers.
Is
You
it?
can see it glowing in there.
Oh, yes. Look at that. Well, praise the Lord.
That's not good. It's
Oh, it's not good?
Nope. That means it's not going off. Is it going off now?
Oh, well, yeah. You just turned it
Yeah,
off.
that's not good. That means it's going to burn out again. So what that means is that little sensor on there. That little heat sensor isn't kicking it off and on like it's supposed to. So it's just going to stay on and get hot and burn up. So with that, I maybe have a new sensor out here, maybe. I don't know if that works or not.
So now we're looking at a different piece then? We're looking at something.
Yeah, the temperature's not kicking off. So that means it'll just sit there and get hot and catch on fire.
Yeah, well, we don't need that.
Well, what it'll do is get hot and burn the wires off. This one don't look like it's ever been plugged in. Versus this one looks like it has a screw in it at one time. Well, this one actually has a screw in it too.
So what is that you're holding?
It regulates the temperature. So that means I have to go back in here and take it apart.
Oh, oh wow. Poor Steven. That's going to be like the third or fourth time you've taken it apart. Wow, you just walk into the laundry room and you can smell the heat.
That's because that thing wasn't going off.
Ooh, it smells like a fire in here. Oh boy. Steven, I am so sorry. This is going to be like the fourth time he's taking this thing apart. The fourth time.
Third time.
Third time. Well, still. And it's not like you don't have anything to do to the truck. You got to get those exhaust elbows on. So it's not like you don't have anything to do for the truck. No rest for the weary. All right, this is the third time in an hour that Steven has had this thing apart. Bless this man's heart.
It says 80 degrees Fahrenheit. How many of those sensors up there? All three of them.
Well, I'll give them to you one at a time so that I don't... Bless this man's heart. Thank you for all
80
your...
degrees Fahrenheit. Well, it's definitely getting hotter than 80 degrees Fahrenheit.
I'm thankful that you have the ability and the know-how to do all this. Very thankful.
That checks the temperature going in when it's circulating, and this one up here has to be the temperature going out.
.309 degrees. Is that what it says?
Yep.
What does that mean? It can't get up to 309 degrees?
That's what it is going out, 309, and when it comes back around it's supposed to be 80.
Man, that's hot. 309 degrees Fahrenheit?
Yeah. What is? This looks like the original one here, which is probably the best one. I'll check it. I think that's another aftermarket one there, which is probably no good. But I'll plug it in and see if it goes off. If it comes on with just without turning it on, you know it's wrong. That's what it was doing. It was coming on without even turning it on. I don't see it glowing in there.
Can you see it?
I'm watching the glow.
Oh, there's a fire down in there?
It's a glow. The wire is glowing. If you look up there at the bottom, you can see it. Let's turn the camera up like that. Alright. See if it goes off. It should go off by itself. Although it's kind of hard to tell without. See, this will reach 80. Don't touch those wires, it'll shock the crap out of it. This, when it reaches 80, will kick this one off, but this one will get up to 309 degrees. So you don't want to touch any of this stuff once it starts getting hot. It's glowing red hot right now.
Oh, I see that. Here, let me focus in on that. Oh, yeah, I see that.
You don't see nothing.
Yes, I do. I see the hot element in the hole there.
I don't see it.
Well, I do, and I'm showing it on film.
Well, no. You're blocking everything I'm looking at.
Okay, well, I see it in there. It's like a furnace. It's like the furnace.
All right, let's see if it goes off. Yeah, okay. Went off, so that means that one will work.
Well, praise the Lord. You only have an hour and a half invested in this. Praise the Lord.
Well, you'd rather take an hour and a half and do it right than freaking have a fire.
Well, that's for sure.
Now, let's see if we can get some of the chains to go the other way.
That is for sure. We don't need a house fire. We've lived here for 22 years. We've been very blessed to have this house for 22 years. We don't need a house fire. Three pennies. Oh, wow!
That's proof that you don't check
For the most part, I do. Oh. It's like a slot machine.
There's more in there. I ain't gonna get
There is more in there? Could be a couple more dollars.
Look out.
Now, I don't always check pockets, but...
Oh, no. Now the truth comes out.
Oh, I see some quarters in the lip there. There's there's one underneath the machine. There was one underneath it. Wow. Well, look at that. Oh, there's some more pennies down here.
All right.
Of course, they don't make pennies anymore.
Believe me, there's enough pennies in the world. You don't have to worry about that. I see stupid people going around throwing pockets full of pennies out because they're too good to carry pennies. Alright, I'm gonna do this again.
Hopefully for the last time. Hopefully.
What?
Hopefully for the last time. Wow. Well, I have to be more diligent about checking pockets. But it makes me feel like this is a commercial machine with all the change. Thank you, Stephen, for fixing the dryer. Wow. Well, Stephen, thank you for everything. Thank you for fixing this. Well, you certainly didn't intend to do that today. I know that you are having to do the elbows, the exhaust elbows. I guess that was just a warm up, huh?
Just a wet rag now.
I'm very grateful that you fixed the dryer.
I saw a leather bag. Marketplace, I won $35 for it.
A leather tool bag?
They call it a doctor's bag.
So is that a good deal, or not?
It's about what I paid for these freaking things. But leather is a lot better. Needed something to put that stuff in. That's wet, no good. Something like that would work.
So how long will it take you to get the elbows in for the exhaust?
Hopefully not long at all. Of course, now that you ask, it'd probably take all day. I should have something like this, but bigger.
All right, you all. Well, I'm going to be off to Sunday school in about 30 minutes or so. So I will not be able to film Stephen working on the elbows because he's going to do that while I'm at church this morning. So I apologize in advance for missing the action on that. He probably could have already had them done, except for he gave an hour and a half to the dryer. All right, you all. Well, thank you for joining us on Sunday, June the 7th, 2026.
Found my own doctor's bag.
Oh!
Knew I had one. This one came from my 96, 20-something years ago.
That bag is 20-something years old?
Yep, that's when I used that one. This one hadn't been used in a long time, see?
Well, I'm glad you found it.
Oh, I knew it was there. I just didn't want to use it anymore. That bag didn't work very long. Just didn't want to use it.
Why not?
Because you see how, does it look like it's easy to find bolts in there and stuff? What do you think? Find a 1/4 socket. Go ahead. You didn't find it yet? We'll be here all day. Have a wonderful day. Have lots of fun. Have lots of fun. God bless. Later.